All right, let's talk about Tesla, because right now, a lot of very smart people are saying it's not really a car company anymore, but a full-fledged AI company. And that's a shift that could literally reshape transportation, how we work, and maybe even our future in space.
So let's just dive right into the heart of it. This one sentence is everything. It's the core idea driving Tesla's valuation to, well, astronomical heights. And it has almost nothing to do with how many cars they sell, and everything to do with what's going on inside them. You know, the first real piece of evidence for this whole shift isn't buried in some spreadsheet. It's right there, out on the street. For the first time, people are seeing what basically looks like a ghost car, a completely empty Tesla, just navigating city streets all by itself. We're not talking about a test track here. This is a massive milestone for AI in the real world.
And this is where Tesla's approach is just different. When you see a typical self-driving prototype, it often looks like some kind of science experiment on wheels, with all this bulky equipment on top. The Tesla, by comparison, just looks like a car. It pulls off this incredible feat not with all that obvious hardware, but with a super sophisticated AI vision system it's been developing for a decade. So this self-driving capability, it unlocks the first and maybe most immediate layer of Tesla's whole AI business model, turning every single car into a potential self-driving taxi. So how does that change the money side of things? Well, think about it. Selling a car gets you a one-time profit. That's it. But running that same car as a robo-taxi, that transforms it from a single sale into a long-term revenue-generating asset. The potential value is just on a completely different planet. Let's break down that wild number. The theory is actually pretty simple. If a car generates just $100 in profit per day, which seems plausible, then over a 10-year lifespan, that single vehicle could bring in over $250,000. That's a fundamental change from just selling it once for a fraction of that price. So the crucial point here is this. Investors aren't just betting on a better car company. They're betting on a business model that has never existed before. Tesla isn't trying to be the next GM. It's trying to be the very first company of its kind. But as game-changing as a robo-taxi network sounds, believe it or not, it's really just the first step. To understand Tesla's true valuation and its ambition, you have to look beyond the cars. Just think about Elon Musk's compensation plan. The final, absolutely massive payout is tied to Tesla reaching a staggering $8.5 trillion valuation. I mean, to get to a number like that, the company needs a lot more than just an army of self-driving cars. It needs more robots. The next layer of the plan is designed to solve one of the oldest problems in economics, the built-in limit of human labor. There's only so much work a person can do, which has always put a hard ceiling on productivity and growth. And this is where the logic takes a brilliant leap. If a robo-taxi is basically AI on wheels, then the Optimus humanoid robot is simply AI with legs. It's the same core intelligence, the same brain, just deployed in a much more versatile physical form. For decades, this was just how things were done. For complicated manufacturing jobs, companies just chased cheaper human labor all over the globe. The result was often what you'd call a race to the bottom, which meant worse working conditions and, frankly, lower quality goods. The whole vision for Optimus is to break this cycle. It's designed to be an automated person, one that's capable of doing complex physical tasks that, until now, could only be done by human hands. This could fundamentally change manufacturing forever. So we have AI on wheels, an AI with legs. But the ultimate vision for this whole integrated system, it doesn't stop on Earth. The final frontier is, well, space. A huge piece of this puzzle is that Tesla controls the entire technology stack. They're not just writing the AI software. They're designing the robot hardware, both cars and humanoids, and crucially, the custom computer chips that act as the nervous system, connecting that AI brain to the physical body. And, of course, they have a ride to orbit. Through SpaceX, they have access to a launch provider that operates more satellites than every other country and company in the world combined. All of a sudden, the idea of launching entire AI data centers into space seems a lot less like science fiction. This synergy creates a pretty credible path toward the ultimate long-term goal, sending fleets of autonomous Optimus robots to build infrastructure on other worlds, like Mars, all transported by SpaceX's Starship. So what does this all add up to? Well, it's a multi-layered, incredibly ambitious vision that represents one of the biggest bets in modern history. Now, we have to be absolutely crystal clear here. This is not financial advice. The success of robo-taxis, humanoid robots, and space-based AI is far from a sure thing. These are all speculative bets on technology that is still, for the most part, unproven. The key takeaway is really this. The reason for the sky-high valuation is that investors are looking past the cars. They see a company that bet its future on AI years ago and is now pursuing a vision that ties that AI to cars, robots, and even space exploration, chasing a payoff on a scale the world has never seen before. Which leaves us with one final massive question. Are we witnessing the blueprint for the future of technology, a future where AI reshapes our entire economy? Or is this simply the biggest and most ambitious speculative bubble we've ever seen? The next few years, I think, are going to tell us the answer.